First shot of the day. My camera battery is about to die, but it's really late. Oh. So yeah, I stayed up pretty late streaming, and I know you guys hate to hear that on the vlog because that means that the vlog sometimes is a little rushed. But not in this case, kind of in this case, I'm not gonna lie to you, but we've got some stuff going on tonight. Let me go see who's up, who is available. I don't think there's gonna be like anyone available now that I think about it.
May I help?
Are you recording? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, so like you can't. All right.
Can't hang out right now, Mom.
All right. Okay.
Let's do it later.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Are you making a Maniac Boomin'?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck, man.
What am I doing? I am trying to effectively get up the second video of Optic Strength up right now. Trying to figure out a thumbnail.
Okay.
And then after that, probably going to sit on the ground with Optic Allen over here. Discuss things to do to hang out since everyone else is playing video games and not inviting me. And yeah.
Do you
Enjoy
think
my lonely life?
you think you'd have like 5 to 10 minutes to do a video with me?
Yeah, for sure would there, pal.
Yay! All right, so I do have a treat for you guys. Not really a treat, but I mean, kind of. I don't know. So that's gonna be a kind of a cool thing. But before we do that, one thing that I did yesterday, I was streaming and I was raging at Modern Warfare Remastered because everyone that I play with just insists that we play wagers. When in my eyes, I'm like, I get frustrated playing against that try-hard of people. Especially since I play once a week, twice a week because I've been traveling so much. But I really enjoy the game whenever I'm playing not that try hard. I don't know, I rage a lot. And I was like, I just want to play a game that's like fun and relaxing. And then I heard that The Last of Us 2 was confirmed, and I knew that The Last of Us 1 was like considered one of the best games of all time or whatever. That's just what you know, people have told me. That's what Maven told me. And who's a bigger nerd than Maven? Maven's probably king nerd. He's probably the Beyonce, the Jay-Z of nerd. So yesterday on stream, I asked if they would like to see that, and here we are. The Last of Us Remastered. So I'm probably gonna play that for a bit. On stream tonight, and then we've got Smooth and interviews tomorrow, and then Vision, and then we leave to go to LA. It is just...
Dumb stuff for yourself.
I didn't really get a hold of that one. I used to be Babe Ruth back in the day. Am I even in frame?
I love you.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, tell me this is relationships. Fuck yes, let's fucking go.
The return, you guys have been asking for it. The big thing is you guys were asking for Will and I to do it. When Will and I started when Will and I started Relationships 101, both Will and I were single.
Mm-hmm. And now you guys are not single.
Now I'm single. Alright, so a lot of people are probably sending these. I'm going to start doing Relationships 101 again, but it's not just going to be Will and I when Will and I return.
It's gonna be the fucking savage man himself with the green beard. Be ready for this.
It's gonna be with whoever and whatever is around me. Am I doing with Alan? I don't know.
I was about to say whatever counts for Alan for sure.
My name is Larson and I'm 15. Me and this girl, who is pretty much my first love, started talking and dating a few months ago. 3 to be exact. She dumped me for another guy. I treated her great and we hardly ever got into fights and we really liked each other. The guy she dumped me for ended up kicking my ass one night at a local fair. In my defense, he is big and there were 4 of them.
I apologize for laughing, but this is a fucking wild story. Wait, what?
Crazy one. She was there and she just watched me get killed and went away with him after. That was about 2 weeks ago, and yesterday she called me and told me the big dude that kicked my ass ended up cheating on her with her best friend. He is 17, and so not really too young to do it, but still messed up. So she is trying to get back with me, and so what I need you guys' help, so what I need your guys' help with is to get back at her. What can I do to make her absolutely pissed and regret everything?
Well, I mean,
Wow.
you could double up what Mr. 17-year-old man did and just get with her best friend, realistically, if you could do that. I don't suggest doing that.
That's
'cause I don't
probably
like.
the flame sword way of doing
Yeah.
it.
No, I personally don't like doing dickhead things like that.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
I'll always stay away from that. Damn, that's tough.
Larson, that's a crazy story, man.
Don't do anything, man.
That's-
Just move on with your life. Like,
Yeah.
that's, like, you're gonna get into multiple first loves, second loves,
Yeah,
loves that continue going on.
sure.
And you're young at 15.
You're
like,
15.
I was just talking to this with Bose the other day, like, elementary school dating. Like, it was literally you walked up to a girl, hey, you wanna be my girlfriend? Like, I feel like that's what a lot of first loves are for young people. And you have to, I guess, start getting older, obviously, as just time goes by, to figure out that that most likely was not your first love, and it was just the idea of dating and love that was in your head. So I would say just move forward. Don't even
Yeah.
worry about her. Keep her as a friend around for sure. Like, she's trying to talk to you. There's no need to just completely
Yeah.
end the relationship, right? Like,
Well, I
down
mean-
the line, you guys might grow up.
Maybe.
She might get even more better looking.
If she sat on the
Rich.
sidelines, if she sat on the sidelines and just watched you get your ass whooped, maybe she's not the best person. But the best thing that would get back at her is for you to move on and forget about it all. That would mess with her the most, I think, because then she would think, man, not only did he like me, and then I left him, and then my new boyfriend punched him, and then I went back to him, but it totally ignored me and didn't think anything of it, then that's going to make her feel like defeated, which she
Yeah.
should. She
Right.
should.
Move forward, man.
Yeah, move
don't
on.
even decide. Just keep going forward that way.
Garrett said, my girl and I have been dating for 2 years. I love her to death, but I absolutely hate her friends. In my opinion, they're no good and are going nowhere in life and just drag her down. I don't want to be like, hey, you can't have friends anymore, but I can't stand them. Any advice? Wow.
For me, like, I have my own friends, and then every girl that I've ever met has their own group of friends, and my thing was always just kind of get to know them, because it's like, all right, what's their ins and outs, like, what makes them laugh,
Yeah.
what are the things they enjoy, like, what are the similarities, common grounds that I have with those friends. Now, if I see there's things that I don't like about them, I'll immediately tell my girl about them, like, I don't like the way, Tommy looks at me, or Ashley does this all the time,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? But I'm gonna let them rock on and continue to do what they want, because if you're telling me that you think they're going nowhere in life, then I feel that you are on a certain level with your girlfriend, that you guys kind of have the same goals in mind, the same objectives you guys want to go after. So because of that, she should be able to pick up if they're going nowhere in life, even though that just might be a hardcore generalization of yours because you just don't like them.
So there's really nothing, there's no like closing argument.
Yeah, there's
It's like,
yeah.
You just either gotta deal with it or be honest and just be like, I don't really like them that much, but maybe,
like you, yeah.
but maybe on your part you can learn to like them, because your girl probably acts a different way around her friends than she does around you, which is okay. But you just have to like and appreciate and respect the person that she is around all like of her different environments, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and like actually jump into those people's perspectives, right? Like say that there's just stuff that you just don't find funny. Like actually try to jump in their shoes and be like, why do they find that funny?
This is from John. Hitch and Optic. Dated this girl in high school, didn't work out. Ended up going to the school in the same city and kept close with the same friend groups while at different colleges. We started being friends with benefits, then kind of dating and it not working out, then flirty, then back with friends with benefits, on and on. We've all
That's a
experienced
process,
something like
yes.
that. Yeah.
The endless wheel.
Yeah. We've also both dated other people in between these things. Keep in mind, after every fling, one of us would be mad at each other. They're both stubborn, which is also a very common thing. Every time we hang out, alone or in a group, I can't
Very
help.
common, eh?
I can't help but think about the feelings I still might have for her. The reason I think I still have feelings is because I sort of get jealous when I see her with other guys. I mean, when we talk, it's awesome, like long lost friends or something, but whenever I get real, she seems to distance herself. Anyways, I'm just wondering if I'm letting the emotions think for me, or and if I should let everything go, or if I should seriously consider pursuing her again. As crazy as your situation might sound, it's a very common situation for pretty much everyone in the whole world at one point in their lives. There's one person that they continuously see themselves going,
FWBs.
dude, what? Me and Will, back when we used to do this series, what was her name? Emma? Will! I think her name was Emma. Everybody has an Emma in their life. Someone they continuously go back to.
Oh, I referred to her as Emma Gotcha.
Yeah. I think that's what we used to call it.
Okay.
Every time we answered a question like this, it was always, unless you think in your heart that 20 years from now you could still be with this person and have a family together and live happily ever after. I don't know if pursuing them seriously, it would be a great option, especially since it doesn't seem like it's worked out multiple times in the past.
But I feel like the Emmas throughout college time and all that, for the most part, I feel there would be moments that the guy and girl kind of get attached to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the whole idea of being in college comes back to the back of their head, and they're like, like after college is really the time that I'm going to be locked down with someone most likely. So I feel that there's always in the back of both guys and girls' minds that, I'm in school, I'm supposed to be having fun during this time period of my life. So I feel that it's a lot harder for relationships to happen during college. If you want to pursue, that's really comes down to you. Like if you like her that much, my whole thing is that if you guys are still in college,
Yeah.
in the back of your head, you're like, let's have fun.
And also don't pursue her because you don't like seeing her with someone else. That's
Yes.
not the reason to be with someone. That's like that's also
No,
a very common thing that people struggle with, is that you're so scared to see that person with someone else even though they aren't good for you. So don't let that be like a reason that you could seriously consider pursuing her again.
Let me ask you this: if you randomly see a girl and you're like happy that she's super happy, but she's dating another guy,
If I randomly see who?
like
Just in
you
this
see an
Emma?
Emma, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
right. And instead, like you're still mad that she's with some other dude, but at the same time you're happy because you could tell that she's super happy.
Yeah, I mean, I think that situation takes a while.
Okay.
I think it takes like a year or maybe a year and a half before you get past the feeling of like, man, that would really suck to see her with somebody, and then you're like, okay, I just would like her to be happy. It doesn't have to be with me.
Okay.
And then, but it's not if this is an on and off cycle.
Yeah.
I think it might be a little while. All right, guys. The Return, Relationships 101. If you guys want to send in your dilemmas, and we will talk about it, just put there's an email address right there.
Got that @ symbol in it.
Yeah, try not to write like a book. I don't want to be rude and say that, but sometimes when I see a book and I just don't have time to read it, we don't really get to it. So short and sweet, to the point, hit all the bullet points, and then we'll talk about it. Thank you, man.
No worries. Yeah, leave the rambling to me if I'm ever on this again.
Pomage, bitch!
So you remember the last clip I told you guys I was going to start streaming? I ended up playing The Last of Us for 11 and a half hours.
Why, how, who, where, and when?
Last night, The Last of Us with my stream because it was fun. Yesterday. I definitely got addicted to it. Still not done. Apparently I'm like 2.5 hours away from being finished, but I was definitely pooped last night and I could not finish it. And now I don't even think I'm going to be able to play it today because I have to edit Vision and record smooth.
That's just a crazy coincidence. That's actually fucking wild.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Pop off.
Alright guys, that is going to do it for today's vlog. I know it was just not a lot going on because I streamed for a very long time, but that game is amazing. The return of Relationships 101. Make sure to send in your dilemmas if you want. But like I said, that is going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Hitch. Another day, another vlog. We'll see you next time.